Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who are new, my name is Natalie and I run a stationery shop called DoodlesnTea. Before we start this video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to all of you guys. We reached over 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. Never thought that I'd actually get here and to be able to see it. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed or just watched my videos, liked it, commented on it. You guys really do keep me going. So for today, I wanted to do a little throwback to one of my older videos called Things I Wish I Knew About Etsy and make kind of a newer, more general version of that video. I understand that not everyone wants to use Etsy as their platform to launch their business or their shop. So in this video, the tips that I will be sharing will cover basically any platform, any kind of shop, and yeah, I hope this is a bit helpful for you guys. If you're interested in more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also hit the like because it will help this channel out a lot as well. And with that, let's get started. The first tip I have is to have at least 20 different ideas, designs, or variations of the product that you are trying to sell. I mentioned in the previous video that Etsy seems to favor shops that have at least 20 listings, and that's because if your shop has more listings, you get a higher chance of being seen and therefore more traffic can be driven to your shop. But I also think that 20 is a good number because your shop doesn't look too empty for anyone who happens to stumble upon it. And at the same time, you're not going to overwhelm yourself with creating so many different products just to start out. Now, I'm not saying that you need 20 listings right off the bat when you start your shop, but it would be nice to be able to think about at least 20 different ideas. Eventually, you're gonna pass at least 20. You're gonna wanna reach maybe like 50, 100. As you expand your shop, you're going to come up with new things. I find that a lot of people are very passionate about what they wanna sell, but they'll come up with around 10 ideas and then get stuck. I would suggest writing out all your ideas on a notepad or maybe typing it out on your phone to see how many different ideas you actually can come up with. This is also a great way to save you in the future when you are in a creative slump because you can refer back to this list to get some ideas to help kind of make more products for your shop in the future. Number 2 is to have a SKU on each product. SKU stands for stock keeping unit, and it's really important to help you keep track of your inventory. This is going to be really helpful when you start getting a lot more products because it will show you exactly what product someone is buying. For me, I like to organize all my stickers in a little tub with folder dividers on them, and on each folder tab, I write the SKU number of the sticker sheet. That way, when I'm packing orders and digging through everything, I don't have to go through each folder to see what sticker sheet is in there. I can see on the tab the SKU number, and that makes packaging so much faster. You don't have to put the SKU number on your product. It's more of an internal referencing system, but for me, I like to put the numbers on my sticker sheets. It doesn't look the most aesthetic, but to me, it helps a lot with packaging and no one really complains about it, so that's what I do for my store. Tip number 3 is to branch out on multiple social media platforms. Nowadays, a lot of shops that I follow will be on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and all of these different platforms is just in hopes to drive more traffic back to their shop. The more platforms that you are on, the higher chance of you being found. And yes, of course, with being on so many more platforms, it's going to be more work, so don't feel like you need to be on every platform when you just start. Maybe slowly branch your way out into each platform. I have only recently started to use TikTok and I'm still very confused by this platform. I don't know if it's because I'm older, but I'm slowly branching out into that to see if I can drive any traffic back to my shop through them. I think it's also really important to have one social media platform that is your centralized platform which you will use to communicate with a lot of your potential buyers. For me, I like using Instagram because I can post stories to show people what I'm up to, and I like using the messaging system to talk to people as well. I have another video on my channel that talks about how to grow your shop on Instagram, and I will leave it in the description box for you guys to check out if you're curious. But in that video, I talk about how you can batch content and have everything automated to post on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and it is a complete life changer and it saves a lot of time for me. So if you guys are interested, I would recommend you guys check that video out after this one. The fourth tip I have is to share your shop with your friends and family. Now, some of you guys may have just heard that sentence and just got this massive wave of chills down your spine because you're like, why would I want to do that? I completely understand with you guys. I did not share my shop with a lot of my family members and a lot of my friends when I first started out because I was embarrassed to have them see my shop. I think it was something about having people that I know personally see what I'm doing, and in my mind I was thinking, I don't want these people to watch me fail. But already that mindset itself has some issues, because why are we thinking that our shop is already going to fail when we haven't even started it? Your friends and family are going to be the ones that buy your products in the very beginning. They're the ones that are going to leave the reviews for you and build your reliability when other people on the internet that you don't know start to find your shop. So because of that, I would highly recommend sending it to your friends and family, maybe the ones you trust a bit more, and through that they will start sharing it with their friends and their family, and with that you're already driving a lot of traffic back to your shop. And the last tip I have for you guys is not really a tip but more of a mindset thing, but it is completely normal to feel nervous or anxious or worried about starting your shop. I've gotten a lot of messages and comments from some of you guys saying that you guys are afraid of opening your shop because of things like you're afraid that no one's going to buy things, you're afraid that no one's going to find you, you're afraid that no one is going to like your stuff. I'd like to challenge you guys and throw a question back to you guys and ask, don't you think it's scarier to not know what could have happened if you opened your shop? Your shop could have taken off, you could have made a lot of sales, you could have met a lot more people, but if you never started, you would never get to experience any of that. Take it from me, I never thought that this channel would reach 1,000 subscribers, and I never thought one of my videos would reach 20,000 views. It is absolutely normal to be afraid of the unknown. The fact that you're worried about your business or your shop just means that you care. The only thing now is to decide how you let this emotion dictate what happens in your life. Are you going to use this energy to help motivate you to open your business and see what happens? Or are you going to let this fear take over and just never open your shop and be left wondering, what if? In the next video I will be sharing with you guys how DoodlesnTea kind of started. It was a very long process that I took over, I think, 4 years to try and convince myself to start. So I completely understand with you guys the struggle of having imposter syndrome and just fear take over you from starting what you want. So if you guys are interested to hear the story of how my shop started, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And once again, if you found any of these tips helpful, don't forget to leave a like and leave some encouraging words in the comments for everyone else who is thinking of starting their shop. I can tell you guys, it's not an easy journey, but if this is something that you really want to do, I think it's well worth it to at least give a try. And with that, I hope you guys are taking care of yourself and you're staying safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!